So it's about that time for everyone to start getting stuffed. And I'm not talking about the turkey. Gobble, gobble. Welcome to Nerd Daddies.
All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Nerd Daddies. I'm joined once again by my lovely co-hosts, TJ and Logan. How you guys doing?
Hey, man, I am here.
That's good.
Pretty good on this front as well.
That's all we ask for is that you actually show up.
I mean, it's the least we can do, I guess.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's also like, it's that time of year, too. It's like, I'm just ready to get everything over with and ready to get the next year started.
No, I get that completely. The holidays become way too complicated and expensive and crazy.
Yeah.
It just ends up being too much.
It does. Yeah. But what have you guys been up to?
Well, I guess that falls into the holidays being too much, as I finally broke down and started raking the fucking leaves in the yard.
I will never do that.
See, I don't do that.
Yeah. So the front yard, the 3 trees I have there are pretty much, leaves are gone. So I was like, all right, I'll clean up the front yard, make it not look like trash. And I got the ride mower and the blower and just pushed it all into the backyard. So I have a pile of leaves just from the front yard that's almost as tall as I am. And the backyard is, oh my God, that's going to take me like a day to do. There's so many leaves back there. So that's going to be, I don't know. I thought about just making one giant pile in the backyard just to let the kids play with and stuff. And then I'll actually deal with them.
That'd be fun for them.
So is there actually a point in raking leaves other than literally just the visual?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you're trying to keep your grass and stuff really good, you don't want too much
like
mulched up leaves.
Yeah.
Because then it adds, it's a chemical shit, whatever.
Come on, scientists.
Yeah, no, I don't do that shit.
See, I was gonna say, like, I don't rake my leaves. I get the mower out and I'll blow them away or cut them, whatever.
Just mulch them in. Yeah.
Which
so
I'm
what I
gonna
have
do that this week.
Yeah. I got last Christmas from my dad a leaf mulcher, so I could just put it over my garden and just throw the leaves in it, and it'll mulch it up for me and build.
That's pretty cool.
Build like a compost for my garden. So, yeah.
See, I had the same idea. Like, I'm gonna blow all my leaves back to the backyard into my garden, and then I'm gonna cover it over the winter.
Yep, that's the best way to do it.
Yep. Because I'm not gonna lie, I've been slacking on the gardening, and I need to get a jump start on next year.
Speaking of gardens, though, we did open up a jar of our tomatoes, like diced tomatoes that we made from our garden, and they were fucking bomb tasting. We put it in the soup, but I was like, let's try it before we put it in the soup to make sure it actually tastes good.
Why'd you put it in a jar?
We canned them.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought you pickled a tomato. I'm like, that's some like I have too much free time shit.
I mean,
it's essentially
interesting, but I don't know if I've ever heard of anybody pickling a tomato.
That's my thing. Like, I think if you pickle a tomato, you have something wrong with you.
I feel like I need to pickle tomatoes next year, at least one jar.
You can pickle anything.
I mean, I would try it, but I don't know. Just the idea of a pickled tomato just sounds like too trendy.
Yeah, I'm doing that next year just so you can try it. Yeah.
All right.
I'm just going to do one can, though. I'm not going to do like a ton, but
No.
yeah. But yeah, that was some good tomatoes. I'm just saying. So perfect
What'd you
for a
make
soup.
with it?
Just like a chicken soup, chicken stew kind of thing.
See, okay, I thought vegetable soup didn't have beef in it. I got in a huge argument with my wife about this. Because I was pretty sure, like, growing up, my mom never put beef in our vegetable soup. And she's from, like, we're from the north, so I thought that was, like, a normal thing. And my wife was like, oh, no, there needs to be beef in it. And then I went back to my mom, and she was like, no, there's definitely beef in it. Like,
Yeah,
is this,
it's
like, the Berenstein
either
Bears thing?
beef or chicken. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
That's just weird. Like, vegetable soup in a can doesn't have meat.
What kind of vegetable soup out of a can are you
Oh,
getting?
come the hell on. I swear to God, if this is a Mandela effect or some shit, like, I'm gonna be pissed.
But yeah, it has meat in it. Just saying.
If
I
not,
mean,
if it doesn't
Disagree.
have meat, it has beef broth at least.
Does
yeah,
it have eggs in it?
it's some kind of meat broth, like either chicken or beef broth in it.
Go the fuck on, Alex. Get the fuck out of here. God damn it.
I don't know. I know y'all are on. Well, no, Alex doesn't really get on TikTok that much, but I know TJ does.
I use YouTube Shorts because
Yeah,
fuck
because he's
TikTok.
weird as fuck. But
Because
anyway,
China's spying on us.
And
I don't know.
they're also like 2 months behind TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah, no joke.
They are.
But I don't know, TJ, if you notice it a lot, but those fucking Arazopa fucking USB monitors that everybody is advertising on TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
It's every other TikTok video I'm
The
scrolling through is that fucking monitor.
portable one.
Yeah, they're like, oh, it's a
No.
portable monitor, a 15-inch portable monitor
Yeah.
for only $45, but you have to pay like $30 in taxes.
And then
Because that makes sense.
wait 3 months before it gets delivered.
Oh, I know. I mean, I swear, someone put it perfectly. The TikTok shop is the new wish.com.
Yeah, exactly. And then you get like every other TikTok user. Oh, I ordered this online. It's so great. It's so good.
See, like before, I can't remember when it was. Maybe it was like a month ago or so. It was these Lenovo headphones. Ooh, Lenovo headphones. They're the best things ever for only $20. I'm like, bullshit. You can go buy anything good for $20 and it'd be like phenomenal.
Fair warning, if we get sponsored, we will say they're the best thing in the world. So Lenovo, if you're reaching or if you're listening, hit us up.
Hey, no joke though. We did buy our oldest one of the Lenovo Android tablets, the 9-inch one, and that thing's actually great. It's an Android one, so it's so much better than the Fire tablets, like 1,000 times better. The Fire tablets are absolute.
They're horrible.
They're
so trash.
That was my question. I was going to say, is it better than the?
Nobody talks about it enough. No, they're garbage.
And now, Amazon announced that they're moving away from Android from all their Fire stuff, so they're going to be even more trash.
Man, you remember when they had the Fire phone?
Yeah, that thing lasted like a month.
Yeah. They try to wipe that from everybody's memory.
Yeah, no shit.
Some Men in Black shit.
But yeah, that shit. I don't know. I guess there's a lot of TikTokers trying to get some monies off of it. Yes, I said monies.
I haven't seen that advertisement in a while. Like here recently, it's been the Hooks game, which actually looks pretty good. Like I might buy that one.
I don't think I've seen that.
And then there's the that coffee table.
I don't think I've seen the coffee table. I've
Yeah,
seen
I've not seen that either.
the 9-drawer dresser off of the TikTok shop. Is amazing.
Oh, and then the treadmill. It's like the
yeah,
Peloton
treadmill. No, it wasn't the Peloton. It's like a treadmill you can like put up under your bed.
I'm into that. See, I want a flat treadmill. I think I've talked about this in another episode where my wife thinks it's white trash to have a like workout equipment that you can see. And shit talk Logan. So that's specifically what I want is something that I can like collapse and make disappear. But I'm also not willing to spend $300 on it.
I don't know, no joke though. The company I worked for before this one, we had the really expensive sit stand desks, but they also had their little portable treadmills that you could like rent out per se or request to get use one for the day or whatever. And it was on like little wheels, and you just like wheel it around. You plug it up under your desk and just get to walking. It
Oh,
was
no.
great. Yeah,
Let's
but
see.
yeah, that kind of stuff's pretty cool.
Let's see. At my job, I think we get like a certain discount on health uh, benefit or something that we're benefiting our health. They'll give us a discount.
Yeah, my company does. The company I'm out now, they've got like this program, Vitality or something,
Oh yeah.
and you can hook up like a Fitbit to it, and you go get health screenings and all this other kind of shit to, so many steps a day gets you so many points, and then you'll get like a percentage off of your health insurance for the next year, which is kind of cool.
That's really cool. But
Yeah.
also,
Yeah.
could I not just sit there and like shake my hand at my desk all day and be like, "Oh my god, I get to save all but $200 a
What the
year
fuck are you doing at your desk all
I,
day?
jerking it?"
you mentioned that. I was going to say, have you ever worn a Fitbit while you're doing the deed?
I will never wear a Fitbit.
Playing with yourself.
Also, that'd be interesting because it'd be like,
It thinks you're
how
running.
fast did you go? You know,
I
Yeah.
mean,
if it could measure your speed, like miles per hour, how fast?
oh god.
Well, I mean, it's really easy because they've got like 3 levels, like silver, gold, and I think it's no bronze, silver, and gold. And to get into silver, all you have to do is go get like a physical,
Oh, okay.
and you'll in that, yeah. And then you can do like some online little courses, video things. You watch those videos for like 5 minutes, and it gets you so many points. It's easy. It's not as it's not really that healthy of doing. It's not bettering your health that much at
See,
all. So
I play too many video games, so if like my coworker and I were friends, and I was like gold 2 and he was like bronze 1, I'd be like, haha, fat bitch.
you might get a talk from HR at that point.
Yeah.
I'm platinum 2.
Oh God. So yeah, that's me. So I don't know what's new with you guys.
So y'all did see where the new Hunger Games came out, right? Or it's like the prequel, the Ballad of
Yeah,
Made like 44 million something dollars
I
this
heard it was
weekend or
really
something.
good.
So I was looking at it, like I've watched several of the trailers. It looks pretty good. Like
It looks
I
solid.
yeah, it makes me want to go watch it. So
Oh
that's
well,
why
yeah.
I'm currently reading the book because I never like went back and read the prequel for it. So now I'm currently reading the book, but uh, and it's because of that movie trailer. But I was looking at the Rotten Tomato scores. So the critic scores are, I mean, you guessed it, pretty low, but the
Yeah.
audience score is pretty high. Like most everybody's praising it. From what
I
I've
mean,
seen,
it looks like a prequel movie.
yeah.
I mean, I'll watch it. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm not. So
Yeah, I don't know how you felt about the Hunger Games movie, the regular ones with Jennifer Lawrence. I was not the biggest fan.
yeah, the movies, the ideas and stuff. I'll probably never read the books just because I don't know. I've seen the movies. I know the premise of it all. I'm just like, eh. It's not as interesting to me. How about that? I prefer the Maze Runner stuff instead.
Oh, okay.
So I know there's kind of different aspects, but still, I don't know. I just prefer that kind of stuff instead. Um, but yeah, I wasn't that thrilled with the performance with her in it.
And see, I thought, yeah, I liked the Hunger Games movies a lot. We even read it in high school, so like, which was weird, especially because I went to a Catholic high school, so to have a battle royale book was a little crazy.
I mean, have you ever studied the history of the Catholics?
The history of the Catholic.
I mean, like, in all
The
That's
seriousness,
great.
like, Like, in all seriousness.
Yeah, no, I took a religion class like every single year up until I was 18. So it was like 12 years of it.
Yeah, I would
Um,
say uh, it's pretty indicative
oh
of
yeah, it's pretty
what the
dark.
Hunger
Well,
Games.
they don't let you read specific sections in school, um, for fear of like these are the really adult portions of the Bible. I don't know.
I'm not going to get started.
Little silly,
I'm going to spare
whatever.
y'all. I want to spare y'all.
But no, I thought the movie was great. I don't know. I like Jennifer Lawrence though. She's also like hot. So
Oh, she's bae.
that helps.
Like, oh, hands down.
Oh
She did
yeah,
that.
didn't say anything about her looks in it.
Oh no, but I wasn't the big fan, like the biggest fan of the movies, like. But I also read the books before I read them or watched the movies.
See, yeah,
And
that being said, I only ever saw the first movie. I thought the first movie did a pretty good job staying like true to, source, but
yeah,
never got past it.
it's like towards the end in the movies, it's just like they were trying to take so many different liberties from what the book was,
I'm
which
gonna be real.
I understand.
Towards the end of the book series, I didn't enjoy it at all.
See, I love. There's like that last book. There's like a couple of times I'm like, it kind of lost me, but overall, I love the series.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So
the Divergent series is another one that I liked a lot. I'll say that. I don't know if
movie
you
or
ever.
books.
I've kind of read some of the first book, and then just stopped. But of course, the movies. I always watch movies. I watch movies about everything. So
True.
I've heard that too. Like I've known several people that have read the Divergent series say the same thing. But I thought that was pretty interesting with it coming out. As I do, I plan on seeing it. Hopefully here soon if I can finish the book fast enough. But we'll see. And then also, I know I've mentioned. I don't think I've ever mentioned it on here before. I know we've talked about it. At least me and Logan. Um, Kickstarter.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever funded anything, Alex, but Kickstarter for me is dangerous.
I feel your pain.
Yeah. Like
I think I
sorry, Alex, go ahead.
I think I only ever funded one thing, and that was Awesome Nuts, which was a game that Logan and I played a while back that we almost went pro in. We didn't almost went pro in, but we got like a shout out by the developer for a close match we played once. But that was the only thing I ever funded. It was like a Swedish like MOBA game.
This game is so fun, though. It really
Yeah,
was.
like a
It was
blast
solid.
from the past.
Hmm.
So like, I have to stay away from Kickstarter because it's like if I get on there, I'm gonna fund everything that I love or like or think I like. But with that being said, I just had one of my Kickstarters I funded about a year and a half ago come in. It's pretty cool. It's called One Shot Wonders by Roland Press. But like I funded several of their like other projects, and so it this one I thought was pretty cool. So they have one shots. There's at least 2 pages or less. So if you ever like get a group together and need a one
Oh
shot
wow.
on in a pinch, like it's right there for you. And it's like over 100 of them.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
And they're sponsored or they sponsor Critical Role. Like I've listened to Critical Role like every week, and this past episode they had an ad for them. I was like, oh shit, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, the latest thing that I've actually kickstarted was or funded or whatever pledged to. Um, it's this like old school like 2D ish type Skyrim type game.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
It's like an RPG, and it looks fucking awesome. Um, I can't wait for that. I don't know. I don't even think they have a release date yet on it. So,
I think that's
but
the
they at
worst
least
part.
But at least the developers, they update you every week.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing, which means they're still actually working on it.
Yeah. They want to make sure they didn't forget about you.
Exactly.
That's the worst part about Kickstarter. Like you can find something on there like for a great deal, but you're gonna have to wait for at least a year. Sometimes you get
forever.
lucky and it's faster than that, but like I have the book here. And everybody listening won't be able to see this, but I thought like it's fucking blurred it out.
Yeah, I think the filter on your camera is destroying it.
Yeah,
It looks pretty though. Like
Oh yeah, that's cool looking.
is it like a full on like hardback?
yeah, like
That's nice.
the detail and like the craftsmanship of it is beautiful. Like it's great.
That looks really sick. I'm gonna be real.
Artwork is great. Like I felt like I bought a Wizards of the Coast like D&D book, like a core book.
Honestly, in a world where like we have a sitter for the night and we all have sitters for the night again and can attempt to do a one shot again, that'd be phenomenal. Because like I remember the one time we tried to run it, but I think one of the kids was having trouble sleeping, so it was kind of bumpy.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of fun, and especially now that both our wives have some exposure to Baldur's Gate, so they would kind of understand it a little bit more. Be pretty fun.
Oh, I'm always down.
Yep.
Be
I'm not gonna
pretty
say
lit.
no to it either.
I've been dying to play some D&D here lately. Like it's like I've got an itch and it needs to be scratched.
Worst case scenario, guys, maybe we'll think about recording some kind of a one shot, giving it to you podcast form.
There is like you could do like a DM and two player.
Oh yeah, it'd be fun.
Yeah. Be down for that.
I don't know how it'd be interesting seeing me and Logan in a party together alone.
That could be like a standalone episode we do or something, you know?
Yeah, maybe fun.
Yeah. But
Be interesting, for
speaking
sure.
of things on Kickstarter though, and I know Alex plays a lot of Rivals of Aether.
Yeah, I was gonna say something about it.
The second one is on Kickstarter, and it's funny because it's on the front page of Kickstarter games.
Yeah, it got crowdfunded within like less than 24 hours.
Oh,
The
damn.
pledge was 200,000 was their first initial goal.
Mhm.
They're at 600,000.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
They so that's by I think it's Aether Studios, which is a new thing. It used to be just Dan Fornes, and he was an indie developer that basically decided I'm going to make Smash Brothers, but instead of like how Smash Brothers has gimmicky characters every so often, but most of them are pretty, niche. This is a game where like every single character has a gimmick.
I'm not gonna lie, it looks good.
It's great.
I would purchase it, truthfully.
And in this one, they added grabs and shields, so it's a lot slower, so it's a lot less technical, so it's a lot easier for like beginners to try it. They also do a good job of like partnering with other indie games and including them. Like I know the last one had Shovel Knight and Ori from I think it's Ori and the Blind Forest. Do not hate me for that if I got it wrong. But no, that's one I've been kind of curious to pledge into, mainly because I'll pledge for that stuff, but I want a copy of whatever it is if I'm doing it. I don't just want like, oh, your name's in the credits.
No, I get that. But yeah, that this looks like a game I'd probably buy. I need to play the first one, truthfully.
It's fun. It's just very, very punishing, and it's like very fast and technical.
Like, would it be more of like you need a controller to play it, or
Oh,
no?
absolutely,
Okay, that's what I figured.
absolutely.
Those kind of games are just hard to not play without a controller, or hard to play without a controller. There you go.
Yeah, they're pretty fucking impossible to play without one, especially if you're used to it.
I get that though. I know that's like I played Awesome Nuts with the controller, and I know you always thought that was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, as soon as I got used to it, I was like, oh no, like I would 100% rather use a keyboard and mouse.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get that. Because the aiming and stuff was just so much more accurate.
Oh, it was. Yeah.
Damn, now y'all got me wanting to play Awesome Knots again.
I think it's actually dead though.
No,
Is
it
it?
is not. You can still
Is it
play it.
really?
Yep.
I still have
They
it on
still
my
post
Steam.
and stuff. Yeah, they still
Is it
post and
really?
everything. Yeah.
Y'all remember that tournament we did?
Yeah, that we tried to do. It was not the best.
No.
It was not. Oh, to be fair, you had not played very long, and you had one character you could play.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly. So we're a little limited. But hey,
Mm.
you know, it was still fun.
It was fun, yeah. I think even just like if you're not, oh, I'm 100% gonna win, just playing in those things is normally pretty fun.
Yeah. It was like the anticipation and like all of that kind
Oh
of
yeah,
that was great.
I don't know if you had more. Well, speaking of games like Rivals of Aether, I just today bought Nickelodeon All Star Brawl 2 because it is on sale for $30, which is surprising because it just came out. It is intense. It is so good. It's another platform fighter similar to Smash Brothers, but it's got a weird cast of like Nickelodeon stars, but not necessarily who you would think all the time. Like it's got some mainstays like SpongeBob and Jimmy Neutron and like Invader Zim, but then it's got like it doesn't have anybody from Hey Arnold except Grandma Gertie.
Oh damn.
And she is the Captain Falcon of the game.
Oh wow, that's awesome
That's
actually.
great.
And there's a couple like odd off ones like that. Like they got Gerald. Well, they have Gerald from Hey Arnold too. They just announced him, and
Okay.
like yeah, there's a couple weird ones, but it's cool because this game specifically, they added grabs and they added shields, which platform fighters need to stop excluding that. But they added a slime meter, which is basically like depending on how many bars you can or you have, you can do different things. Like if you have one bar, you can cancel the knockback of a move by hitting your trigger. So it's like if you have like a multi-hit that rises them up to the top, you can do that and then cancel it at the end and then like smash attack them up. And there's a lot of cool things to do with it, as well as like canceling knockback. So like that's something that it's so fun. It's so fun.
I don't know. The first one just kind of looked to me.
Oh, it's awful.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
first
the
one's
first one.
I never
terrible.
tried it,
Yeah,
so I don't know.
it was garbage.
The first one didn't even have voice acting. Like it literally had no sound. It was just the music. This one has full voice acting, a full story mode. This one has like this one has costumes. I remember in the first one you couldn't do Ditto matches because you would look the exact same.
Oh yeah.
So like a lot of people are really scared to try the second one. I suggest it. It is great. Don't be afraid of it. It's fun.
That's good to hear because
Yeah.
I have played the first one.
Very bad.
I'll just wait until you come over next and just try it.
I got it on Steam, so sorry.
Well, next time I come over there, then.
There you go.
Have you played the Nickelodeon All Star Kart Racer?
Yeah.
That's terrible.
It
Horrible.
was, yeah, it was pretty bad.
If I can play as fucking JoJo Siwa in a game, like it's bad.
Yeah. Shit. Yeah.
All right, shots fired. Fuck off, JoJo. I don't want to play as JoJo Siwa in a goddamn game. That's crazy.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know who the fuck you're talking about.
No way, the bow girl.
I've
She was
no-
from Dance Moms.
I-
Crazy. Oh my god, this is showing age. And
yeah. I'm not doing
yeah.
myself any justice.
Which is fine. Usually it's the other way around where you guys are talking and I just don't mention anything because I don't know what you're talking about, so that's fine.
It's just like when I thought it was funny when you naming off the characters for the brawl. You went Jimmy Neutron, all the ones that were well after our time, or like we still watched them, but it was like towards the end of our time.
And that's it's not got a lot of the older ones. It does have Angry Beavers.
Okay,
That's pretty cool. And they're like a swap out character, so you press down special and then you're the other one. I don't know their names. I'm gonna be real.
Oh shit! What is it? It's like fuck. If you wouldn't put me on the spot.
I can't even think of the names now. Damn.
Norbert is Norbert. No.
Yeah, yep. Norbert's one, and
Carlos.
Carlos.
Wow.
Google says Daggett.
Oh,
that sounds right. Yeah. Other than that, though, I saw the trailer for Madam Web. I don't know if you guys have watched it.
Yes.
I
I'm waiting to hear your.
I have incredibly mixed feelings. Don't get me wrong. The casts, I think I'm okay with. I could not tell you the name of the blonde girl. It's the one from Euphoria. She's hot as shit. I'm going to be real. She's just 10 out of 10. The cast is fine. The story to me, one, I don't think they mentioned Spider-Man at all. Like, not a single name drop on that. And it's obviously a very, like, multiverse movie. And then it looks discount to me. It looks like Sony's like, oh, we still kind of have this IP, so let's play around with it. And then I saw they gave Ezekiel Sims, which is like the villain of the movie, they gave him a costume, but he doesn't actually have one in the comics. So it's definitely just more of a let's make him look bad, but also we can probably sell action figures of this guy at some point.
Yeah, it's also for the audience too.
Yeah. But I don't know. To me, I'll have to wait and see if I actually enjoy it. But I did not enjoy what I saw.
I enjoyed seeing Spider-Women. I say
That's fair. Yeah. No, I was into that.
Like I think it's an interesting take, and it's something. I say it's good. Like they're trying to break away from the Spider-Man, like heavy storyline, which. If it works for them, then that's good. But
well, have you seen what the plot like? There's a leaked plot, and I'm pretty sure it is real. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't.
So they cast I don't remember. You know Ben Wyatt from Parks and Rec. They cast him as Ben Parker. Okay. Which is Peter's uncle, I think. So the plot of the movie is that Ezekiel Sims went back in time to kill Peter Parker before he's ever like born, basically, or like make sure he's never born.
Okay, so it's just a play off one of the multiverse.
It's gonna be, which if I have to be honest, like there's parts of that where I'm like, oh, this is great, this is cool. There's also parts of it that I'm like, this is kind of pandering, and we're kind of just making movies that we're calling multiverse movies so we can like go back and realize that there's a lot more material in an IP so we can take advantage of it.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I think you're onto something there.
Yeah.
I mean, if Marvel, or say Marvel, because it's more Sony.
Marvel
is just kind of, it's their characters, but they don't own the movie, right? It's a weird situation.
Yeah, it's weird. It's a real loophole situation.
Yeah. So I think it's just Sony trying to like finally branch out and cash in, trying to get extra money on the Spider-Man without Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Which good for them if they can make it work. I'm still waiting on the Sinister 6 movie that they were been talking about that was in the works when Andrew Garfield was still Spider-Man. And then once he was out of the picture, then it got scrapped.
Yeah, I'll be really interested to see where they take Spider-Man's storyline at this point anyway, because I know there are talks of them bringing back Andrew Garfield to have his own like third movie. There's talks of bringing back oh my god, I should know the original's name.
Tobey Maguire.
Tobey Maguire. There's talks of bringing back Tobey Maguire so he can have another Venom movie, and like I don't know. Like I really just want to see where it goes.
That'd be rough. They bring him back.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of past his prime.
But everybody
Yeah.
loved Andrew Garfield in the new movie, so like I think I'd be fine with him finishing his storyline, especially because it obviously did just end so abruptly.
Yeah. Well, you know, like, do you know the controversy behind that? Like, what happened there?
Was it not something where he was just being a prissy bitch?
Okay, yeah. If you want to believe what Sony tells you, yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, but it was like at the time they were trying to say it was over the contract or whatnot,
Yeah, that's what I heard.
but it was apparently it was more so than that because he was suggesting at the time because they had Gwen, which that was his love interest to begin with. She died, then he was later gonna meet MJ in college.
Yeah.
He was gonna go off to college, meet MJ, and
Huh.
then one thing leads to another. But he was suggesting them playing at MJ being a guy and having Peter Parker be bisexual. And Sony was like, nope, like we don't want to have anything to do with that. We're just gonna stick to the main script, what's canon, and then like that was what the disagreement was. Or
I
apparent.
wonder if it was just different times because like I really feel like nowadays like a studio would eat that up. But other than that, yeah, Madam Web's been iffy for me. I also had my favorite band released a new album, and I've been listening to that on repeat. You guys probably don't fucking know who they are at all. It is AJR. They're great. Love them
Oh,
to death.
AJR is great. What are you
Oh,
talking
okay,
about?
yeah. No, they're great. They just released a new album, and it's super sick.
I have no idea who the fuck you're talking
Do
about.
you remember? So this is the one song that everybody will know. Do you remember the like "I'm Ready" song where it had SpongeBob in the background? It's we. We can cut that out. That tone deaf shit.
Yeah, that's getting cut.
Was that your mic or your voice giving out?
At the very least, we can like fucking lower that. But that's the one everybody knows. And then they were a one-hit wonder, and then came back, and they also did "Bang." But
I have
damn.
still
Oh
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you'll have
Yeah.
to look it up. But they're great. Listening to it constant.
Okay, I'll have to.
Well, I mean, speaking of that though, Eminence came out with a new album. It's really cool. So Alex would never
Yeah,
probably
what the
listen
fuck is
to
that?
it.
Is that just Evanescence, but like they cut some letters out?
No, it's Imminence. IMMINENCE.
I even have no idea who you're talking
Hell
about.
yeah.
Oh, they're so good. You need to listen to them too. TJ, you would actually like it. Alex,
Probably
you would like the first like 2 seconds. You would turn it off.
If it's not an incredibly depressing song, I probably won't listen to it by myself.
I'd still say we need to go to a heavy metal concert with Alex.
Oh yeah. Oh, without a doubt.
God, I really don't know. I think I would enjoy like the mosh pit deal, but I don't think I would actually enjoy the music.
You say that, but one
Pretty-
concert, man.
Pretty stuck it. Listen, the most heavy metal things I've listened to, I did like some Disturbed, and then Demi Lovato came out with a rock album.
Oh my god, get the fuck out of here!
Yeah, we're kicking you out of the Nerd Daddies now.
It's December 2nd. Silverstein's going to be in Nashville. Just FYI.
What day is that? Like
Saturday.
what day of the week? Okay, really?
But see, I'm almost like I really don't want to do that because it's also an SEC championship and Alabama's playing Georgia, and I have to be in front of a TV set.
Yeah, that'll be a night game.
It's Alabama versus Georgia.
Yeah,
Gross.
The only two good teams in the SEC this year.
I'm gonna have to
I'm
get
not
drunk
sports
as fuck
person.
to watch that game.
But like the fans for those two teams, insufferable.
Oh, Georgia sucks.
It's sad that Alabama, Georgia, and Missouri are like the best teams in the SEC this year.
Fuck is from Missouri.
Ole Miss too. Don't forget about Ole Miss.
Oh, that's right, Ole Miss. Yeah, but still, that's just like what the hell.
Yeah.
If you're
This year
listening to
is
this
so fucked.
podcast and you're from Missouri, delete this fucking podcast.
We don't listen to them.
Go paint a fence.
Don't
Oh,
listen.
damn. Well, I guess we can move on to what we were going to talk about and what's coming up in like the next 3 days, which is Thanksgiving.
What are you guys thankful for?
This podcast, both you daddies,
And not this podcast at the same time.
Icy hot lube.
What?
I like hit
You
the
say
table
icy
and
hot
burn.
lube? Oh my god, that's the second time I've heard that this week.
How is that the second time? That's a problem.
Nope. Is it a
Yep.
problem?
I
We
am
don't have to
so
go-
confused at what the hell is happening right now.
What are your most favorite Thanksgiving memories?
Oh my god. So I'll tell you one thing. I went up to one of our other offices in another city for our like Thanksgiving company lunch thing or whatever. Because we only have like 3 people in the office here now. So it's like we're not gonna do anything for just 3 people. So I drove up. It's only like an hour away. So hour and 20 minutes, whatever. And they had a good spread of food and everything, big like buffet line of things. Except the dressing was weird. There was like chopped up boiled eggs in the dressing.
Yeah.
I have never heard of that before.
What?
And it came, they had it catered from Brown Bag. I don't know if y'all have heard that restaurant before.
Yeah.
Never had it. I've heard it's great though.
Oh, it's super good until you have their dressing that has chopped up boiled eggs in it. And then you're like,
Oh my god.
What's
How
it considered vegetarian?
"Ugh."
Anyway, sorry. I had to. It was there.
Probably not, because usually
right. I can't even get my diet right. Vegan.
No. I know it's not vegan. It's animal product, but it's not meat. So,
Bro, you're
or
trying.
it is meat.
Okay, again, fuck right off.
Cut that out. Cut that out.
Cut what out?
Let the record show. I did say it was meat.
Nope. It's recorded.
Well, either way, or dressing, stuffing, whatever, it can't be even vegetarian, I don't think, because usually you make it with chicken broth.
You can make it vegetarian.
You can, of course, you use vegetable broth or fucking water, but
I mean, you can make everything fucking vegetarian and vegan.
yeah,
I can make a chicken out of fucking bean water.
Oh god.
Anyway, see, I don't fuck with dressing. Like dressing,
I love dressing, man.
Oh,
Dressing's
man.
so fucking good.
everybody tries to do something different. Like some people have apples, and some people put like fucking.
No, that's a northern thing. Fuck right off.
I'm
Yeah,
from the
no,
north.
that's a
don't do
northern
that.
And I hate when people put like spicy sausage in it too. That's
Oh yeah.
That sounds good. I
no,
think I would enjoy
I
that.
want plain fucking stuffing or dressing.
Yeah,
That
and
don't even
sense.
call it stuffing, man. Who are you?
That's a
Yeah,
personality
it's
trait.
dressing. It's whatever you want to call it. But dressing, because my protein is fucking turkey that I'm eating it with.
Turkey sucks.
Why would I put more meat in with, I don't know. I don't like it. It's just nasty. So
Eat my bread the same as it is.
I do like
everywhere.
me some gravy.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's not on my like top 3 Thanksgiving foods at all.
Ah, man. You're just missing out.
Keep your turkey, man. It's all about the
Turkey
dress.
sucks. Turkey sucks
All
so
about
bad.
the
I don't like
dressing.
turkey.
It's all about my
Fuck
mac
turkey.
and cheese. That's what it is.
Mac and
No.
cheese is pretty solid. Oh, you only you only say that because you're vegan.
No, I'm just, look. I base half of this shit on previous, like before veganism. So take that and stuff it.
1000 BB. Got you. Like my work's also doing something similar where like we're doing a potluck that everybody's bringing their own shit. I'm gonna
hate
be real.
potlucks. I mean, I get potlucks just to like randomly do it at work, but for like a holiday, your company can't just fucking cater it for one day of the year.
Yeah,
I mean,
That's also how you get food poisoning too, because you don't know how some of these fuckers cook.
I mean, we've
exactly.
all seen those people on TikTok that like make like dinners in a hotel sink and eat it and like, this is good.
Oh,
What the fuck side of
Have you never?
TikTok are you
Oh my
from?
god!
What the
Have you
hell?
never seen that? So there's this
Ew.
one. There's this one guy that is an old white dude with he
oh
looks like
no,
a
no.
trucker or whatever, and he's like got a hot plate in a hotel.
Oh, I
Like
have seen something similar.
yeah, and he makes that. And then there's another guy that has like an old camper or trailer or whatever, and he just makes a bunch of food, and it's like the whole place is nasty. Clearly, it's all staged on purpose to be like that, but
I
you know,
would
you
hope
never
it.
know.
I would hope it is.
Yeah, but yeah, that's good. So you never know. Your coworker could be one of those people. You never know.
They're probably one of those people. Like, you have a big enough office, they're probably all evil. See, I don't know. My favorite memories from like Thanksgiving aren't even necessarily Thanksgiving. Like the food's cool, but Black Friday's dope.
Yeah.
It
Well,
used to be dope.
Black Friday, like 5 or 6 years ago, was dope.
Yeah,
Black
like I
Friday
get.
now is like a month before even November. Black Friday deals start, so it's just kind
Thanks,
of
COVID.
fucking stupid now. Yeah.
I might be getting deja vu, and I feel like we have talked. We've either not talked about this on the podcast and talked about it in real life, or we did talk about it. But like 5 years ago, I get it. Like I understand why we don't do it as crazy as we did back then. People died, but let me purge. I'm good all
Yeah.
year. Let me slap a bitch in the face for a phone. Like,
Yeah, it's just fun how aggressive people get to get these items that
crazy.
are like $5 off.
Oh, literally.
I loved and hated it. I
I
don't know.
mean,
I don't know
granted, back
how it
then,
is.
like when DVDs were big and stuff, they were dirt ass cheap for newer ones. Games were cheap too. So I mean, I get that stuff, but
I mean,
I
the rush.
forgot DVDs used to be crazy like that.
The rush was fun to get that deal, to be the first one to get that deal,
yeah,
but like I also hated it. Like you got me like this crowded people, like everybody's all in this center location and running into each other. It's
I just
and
remember because like we would reconvene in a section of the store, and like my sister's like petite, so she would just like fucking like swarm through people and like just grab me by the hand, and I'd be like, "Oh my god, we're going through
yeah.
thousands of people."
It was hilarious.
But I remember the first time I ever did anything Black Friday themed, I was like begging my sister and my mom to finally like, I want to go, I want to go, I want to go, and they were like, "Oh, you can't hang, like you can't stay up that late," and I was like, "Ah, I can," and so I finally went, and I think they started the night at Old Navy, and the big deal with Old Navy was like they had sales and everything, but it was like the first 20 customers get a copy of Lego Rock Band. Which made no sense. So we tried to speed through the line to get everything, and I was having trouble staying up. So I took a 5 hour energy, and mind you, I was like 12, 12 or 13.
God,
oh shit, you were
yeah.
bouncing off the walls.
So no, we were in the middle of the store, and I think I was with my sister, and she looked at me, and I was like shaking, and she was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, I think I'm scared."
The
We got done
caffeine rush.
shopping. We got done shopping. I walked outside and threw my brains out. Like I
Oh
threw up
man,
everywhere. And then just like slept in the car the rest of the night. So I couldn't hang.
damn.
Yeah, those were the good old days.
Oh
It
yeah.
was more of the experience than the actual shopping
Yeah.
a lot of the time.
Yeah, yeah, I agree with you there. I hate crowds. Sorry.
Oh, hate crowds too.
But you'll go to like a heavy metal band.
Yeah, but like it
You're
gets the
fucking like,
adrenaline go. It gets the people going.
This is the
that's
adrenaline.
true. That's true. That's true.
We've talked about this before. Like like we got packed in there, especially the first time we went to see Silverstein. Like everybody was like crammed in there. We were
Oh,
getting
you
pushed
couldn't
towards the front.
move. Yeah.
Yeah, we were shoulder to shoulder. I don't know. I guess I didn't have time to think about it. And when they got up there and hit that
No,
first
because you're too
chord,
focused on standing up
yeah,
and not
they,
falling over.
they hit that first chord and all hell broke loose. And it was just like, I had no time to think about it.
Oh yeah, it was great.
But I I was to say personally, my favorite like Thanksgiving memories would be. Uh, I have family up in Illinois. We would go like every Thanksgiving, especially like the older I got. Uh, Towards high school, we'd go up every Thanksgiving and visit my grandparents. Have Thanksgiving up there, and then seeing snow on Thanksgiving, which is something does not happen down here
I
at
think I've
all.
seen it. I think I've seen snow on Thanksgiving like once in my lifetime.
Yeah.
Yeah. And maybe once or twice for Christmas. Maybe a couple more than just twice, but not very often. I would say less than 10 Christmases. So,
Yeah, and especially here recently, we've had no snow.
Hey guys, it's Alex from the Nerd Daddies, and I've got an exciting announcement to share with you. We know you love tuning into the Nerd Daddies podcast every week, but have you ever thought about joining us on Twitter? If not, it's time to jump on board and join our growing community. Our Twitter account is where the magic really happens between our episodes. We're always posting updates, behind-the-scenes content, and engaging in conversations with our amazing listeners. It's the perfect place to stay up to date with all things Nerd Daddies. From exclusive sneak peeks into upcoming episodes to discussions about our favorite nerd culture moments, we've got you covered. Think of our Twitter as a hub for fellow nerds and daddies to come together, share recommendations, and geek out over things we both love. And here's the best part. By joining us on Twitter, you have a direct line to your favorite daddies. You can share thoughts, suggestions, and feedback on the show. We're always looking for new ways to improve and give you guys really just the best Nerd Daddies experience possible. Whether you love comic books, games, or movies, we've got something for everybody on our Twitter feed. So grab your phone or go to your internet browser and search up @NerdDaddies on Twitter. Make sure to follow us. Don't forget to hit that bell so you'll never miss an exciting update from us. Now go ahead and get back to the show, but if I don't see you following us on Twitter, I'll find you.
what's up, guys, and welcome back to a segment we like to call Father Face Off. Alright, one of the best things about Thanksgiving is giving thanks for those around you. And truly, the best way I am thankful is that I have these two fine gentlemen with me that know how to take a joke. That's right, the daddies are doing a roast. Each dad will take turns being up in the spotlight and being subject to the other dads roasting the shit out of them. I also want to add a small disclaimer, of course. We are obviously in no way comedians. We may not even be funny to anybody. But, damn, we're going to try and do our best. So, the first dad in the spotlight will be, we'll go with TJ.
So,
All right.
y'all are gonna roast me, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Logan, you want to start off or you want me to do it?
I will gladly let you start.
All right. So this is nerve-wracking. I'm just going to be real. TJ, how you doing, man?
I'm here, man. I'm doing all right, man. I'm on my second beer, so
That's
feeling
good.
great. Feeling great.
Good. TJ, I'm going to be honest with you. Nowadays, you're much more tame. But at one point, TJ really was the life of the party for our friend group. He was the crazy one, the funny one, and the one you most wanted to drink with. And there's a good reason for that. If you've ever heard TJ sing karaoke, it's the equivalent of a one-legged dog having a seizure. It has absolutely no rhythm to it, and it really does sound like by the end of it, he will die.
It's pretty accurate.
TJ, you also, I want to be honest, you look like Shaggy from the Mystery Crew if he came out of the closet in 2020.
Okay.
You remind me of Jason Momoa if he lacked self-confidence and had skin the color of Cool Whip.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Just to be compared to Jason Momoa, I'll take it, man.
It's not a good way. TJ is legitimately what you get when Jesus and a hipster drug dealer have a baby together.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
But truthfully, TJ, you look night and day to what you did when I first met you. There's a lot of positive changes that have been made in that area. I know one that you're most proud of by far is your weight loss journey. I think that's something that Logan and I really couldn't do if we tried and have tried. But TJ, I am incredibly proud of you and your weight loss journey. Super happy that you lost all that weight and have really decided to be truly insufferable about your dietary needs. As everyone here expects, I will have to mention the fact that TJ's vegan. He does a good job of not shoving it in everybody's face most of the time, except when we're picking a restaurant to eat, because we normally are only left with like one place to eat, which is Mexican. At least if we were vegetarian, there would be two places to eat. One would be Mexican, and the other would be his wife's vagina, because there's no meat going in there anymore.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Damn. Oh god!
I like that one.
Damn, that was good.
Oh,
That was a good.
shit.
As you guys also know, in the first episode of Nerd Daddies, TJ goes over the fact that he ran a sermon a couple of times. TJ, I really think I speak for all of us when I say, please don't create your own religion. Like, there are already enough alcoholics who are attracted to their siblings in Alabama. We really don't need any more.
Oh shit! You sure there's got to be room for one more?
No, there's enough. But TJ, I'm also really proud of you for being so out about being an atheist. For us being in the South and in the Bible Belt, it's incredibly admirable to have so many eyes on you in pure disgust, when in reality you're just being yourself and you have your own opinions. That being said, if I had eyes like Sid from Ice Age, I think I would give up on God too.
God damn!
Ending on a good note, TJ, we love you to death. You've always been the easiest person to get along with, especially when you had a few beers in you. You're like family to me and Logan, and this is all in good fun. I promise. I don't think any of these things. I just had to.
I needed a good laugh.
Oh, I can't even compete with that. I am the least funny person here to begin with.
It was fun.
Jeez. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of how to even come back into this. So, and yeah, my brain is just like out here now.
Cool.
I'll try my best. So, I mean, what can I say about DJ? We met around football, and then we followed up with him feeding ducks outside of my apartment that were not even there. We're still trying to figure out that one. And you know, nowadays with your changing life with being a vegan and shit, really should come with an instruction manual. I'm just saying. I don't even I don't even know how to start. But other than, I mean, you really are more disappointing than an unsalted pretzel.
So, yeah. Okay, that was pretty good.
Nobody wants that shit. I'm just kidding.
This is fair.
Hey, at least I'm getting licked.
We really don't want to know what you're getting licked by, or who, or what. We just know it's not meat. Anyway, now we do call ourselves the Nerd Daddies, and you are one of the Nerd Daddies. But I feel like you're not really a nerd, and we're just all smarter than you to begin with. But since I don't have as much as built up here for this little roast here, but I'm pretty much done insulting you. But we'll continue this roast and carry on with somebody else at this point.
Nice.
Hey, man, there was an attempt.
Yeah.
You had some good ones.
Absolutely. No, you roasted him. Absolutely. Super hot fire.
I get it. I hate being on the spot, too.
I know I'm going to be terrible at this. I already knew that to begin with, so.
All right, you guys want to roast me?
We'll be roasted next.
I guess we can move to Alex. That's fine.
Roast me, bitches.
Oh, Alex, I have known you ever since the day you made me brownies and actually made me think you liked sports or could even compete in sports. All of 5 minutes in soccer that we did play.
Yeah, I knew that was coming at some point.
I mean, everyone is allowed to act stupid and make them believe that they like things, but you really do abuse that privilege a whole lot.
Absolutely.
I mean, you are the reason that toothpaste has instructions. And
Fuck.
there's so many other things though. All the different nights that we play, or all the nights that we play Valorant and other games. Um, where's your fucking off button?
That's
Oh shit!
I mean, come on. I mean, all those nights, man, and you're just singing and ranting, and we're trying to play a competitive game, and you just don't shut the fuck up.
it's fair.
And I guess, how odd is it though that your brother-in-law is one of the biggest things to calm your anxiety about house problems? Shouldn't that be your wife?
Have you met my wife?
Oh, aside from all the house stuff and everything, um, and not doing sports like we all thought you liked sports to begin with, the only other way you'd really get hurt exercising would be spraining your wrist playing Valorant.
That's fair.
You would think other exercises would cause problems, but nah, not you.
Low DPI, baby.
That's really all I had for Alex. I had more. I had definitely a lot less than TJ, but we'll move over to TJ at this point.
Okay, so I like to start off saying, Alex, I've always felt like we've echoed each other. We've always kind of fed off of each other, uh, kind of almost like who can outdo the other, who's cringier or who's crazier, however you want to word that. But sometimes I can't help to think to myself, if I ever had $1 for every time you were quiet, I'd just get the motherfucker back as a thank you. But
Fuck you guys.
we've touched on my religion a bit about how I used to be religious, and now I'm just I don't practically believe in anything. But I do believe there is a balance to this world, and like everything has a balance. The center of this universe has a balance. So whenever you start talking, I just stop listening. And Logan already touched this. We all knew this was coming. I can't help it. I had to mention it. Uh, everybody as a kid, we all have phases. We like certain things, like we play the flute, and then maybe after 5 minutes, we're not interested in it, and we quit and move on to the next thing. But for Alex, that still happens. How was playing soccer for you, bud?
It's great. Phenomenal.
Also, to stay on topic, kind of draw a parallel there. Like anytime I'm ever feeling bad about myself, how I perform in the bedroom, about how long I last, I just think about Alex and how long you last in soccer, and realize I still last longer.
It's great.
Damn.
And so I know last episode we touched on COVID and quarantine about how 2020 sucked. But honestly, I think the best thing about 2020 was being able to be away from you.
Oh, that's fucking mean.
But in all seriousness, I love you, man.
It was great. I knew you guys were gonna attack me about the soccer. We got past it. It's fine.
I was trying to come up with a good a shit joke, and I just I got stuck, and I decided to go elsewhere with it.
It is funny because didn't we pay money to be in that soccer season? And I just never came back.
Yeah,
Yeah, you bought gear and everything.
you ghosted the league.
I just remember the guy that was playing was taking it so seriously, and he was like, "Why are you doing that?" And then I was just like, "I don't want to play anymore."
Yeah, he was dead serious too. That was great. All right, last but not least, I guess and come after me. It's not gonna be hard.
All right, TJ, I might make you do 2 in a row. I think I want to.
No, it's fine. I was going to suggest to start. Speaking of hard, I've got some glass laying around the house that's in need of being cut. So, Logan, you mind coming over, cut it with your nipples?
Oh, I didn't even think about his nipples. That's great.
How can you not think about his nipples? Come on, it's not anything you've seen.
Damn it!
I mean, that's like the most obvious one, man.
I never make eye contact. Just saying.
It's not because I'm fat. Just saying. They're always hard.
They're just really hard all the time.
They always are.
But I just always thought what they said about band geeks with stereotyping and just overly dramatic. Then I met Logan. So also, I know I'm jumping around here. So if you're ever in need of a new job, if you ever decide to get out of IT, you'll probably be needed down in Antarctica. Cut some ice, makes a way for the boats and ships down there. Your nipples will come in handy.
Hey, at least they're not oddly long though. Just saying.
Somebody's here oddly long. Wait, that
I
felt
don't
like
know.
shots. I don't think mine are long.
No, mine aren't long.
Mine are little gumdrops.
You can take a pump to it, make them longer.
Ew.
If you want to see behind the scenes contact on this, check our OnlyFans.com.
That's the third episode in a row we plugged that in.
Google dick nipples. It's a thing.
God, no. I've read so much about what the Titanic could have done to prevent it sinking. Too bad they didn't have Logan's nipples to rip right through that iceberg.
That's great.
That's great.
But honestly, best part about this roast of the night was Logan's jokes. I think that was more a roast on himself.
It really is. I take no shame.
I like I said to Alex, in all seriousness, love you. I don't want you. I apologize there because I don't want you to get mad and break a keyboard or a mouse or punch a hole in the wall. I try to help you out there, bud.
Hashtag white boy rage. It's a thing.
Oh yeah.
Half of me see oh fuck. Half of me sees drywall and it's just like.
All right, I'm good.
You forgot about the croquet mallet that I broke in half because of
I didn't know you broke
I even had that loaded up and I forgot all about it.
Yeah, that was a missed opportunity. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
this motherfucker said croquette.
Croquet, whatever.
Way to make it wider.
Oh yeah.
All right. Let's end off our daddy roasts. For those of you who are not aware, somehow, I don't know how you're not aware, but Logan is Caucasian. I don't know if he's German or if he's French or whatever the fuck white people want to call themselves, but he's white. Logan is so white, in fact, that he is considered the human being equivalent of white people don't season their food. He mainly has a bland taste to him, except when he gets salty. I mean, really, like, Logan is such a incredibly sore loser that he is often referred to as Mangina. For reference, this is not to be confused with Mandingo, because Logan's penis is small, but his pussy lips look like they got lip injections.
Damn.
God. Oh shit.
I really can vouch for this because in a recent vacation to Maryland, I got a very close-up picture of Logan's moose knuckles.
I can vouch for that.
Yeah, we did send it to TJ.
Yeah.
One thing about Logan, if anybody does not know, is he has one unhealthy, I wouldn't say unhealthy obsession, but he does have one vice. And that vice is Valorant. We recently found a website where you can see the total amount of hours that Logan or anybody has put into the game. TJ, I want you to give me a guess on how many hours you think Logan spent in Valorant.
273.
He has currently played a total of 1,700 hours.
Holy shit.
Which equates to about 78 days.
God damn.
That's so great.
Logan, I really think if you spent half as much time developing a personality, this podcast would be much more successful. Another thing about Logan is his favorite shoe of choice is by far the Croc. It's a classic dad shoe, but that's not exactly why Logan loves wearing them. At a young age, he found out that if he wore a shoe and pretended he didn't care about fashion, nobody would realize that his clothes came straight out of the old Geek Squad commercials. I mean, it's just cargo shorts and polo shirts all day long.
Comfortable as shit.
Logan has constantly compared himself to me when it comes to gaming. He wishes he could beat me at Smash, or be ranked higher than me in Overwatch. The only thing he currently has over me is Valorant, and he had to get $20,000 eye surgery to make that happen.
Oh,
Facts.
And to end it off, Logan's so basic that his me is the default one. He is so basic that Wonder Bread is often thought to be more flavorful. So basic that his favorite ice cream is vanilla. And the biggest one, Logan is so basic that he had to surround himself with two incredibly interesting people to create a podcast. But as an ending thing, Logan, you and I are family. We're closer than hell. You have helped out in so many different ways, and appreciate every single one of those. Love you, man.
Love you guys too. You motherfuckers couldn't survive without me.
that's true.
Truthfully.
Who else would I ask IT questions?
Or have to come to every home inspection I get done.
Yeah. That was great. That was perfect.
I was might have to do this a couple more times.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, this might be a one and done. It
Oh,
was great though. I had
It was fun. It was fun though.
Yeah.
It,
It was
really
fun.
was.
I always love laughing at myself.
Oh, I do too. I'm easy to laugh at though, so I mean I don't care though, that's the thing.
Yeah.
You said that like you were seriously hurt. You're like, yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not sad.
It's gonna go cry to his wife now after this.
I'm gonna go crawl in bed and grab a carrot.
That's funny. That's
Oh god,
vegan.
okay.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Oh damn. Well, the interesting little father face off we did this time, though. So
Hope y'all enjoyed it.
It was a lot of fun for us, so I really hope it was fun for you guys.
I mean, clearly the funniest part was me. I mean,
10 out of 10.
oh yeah. I mean,
Kevin Hart, who?
oh, that was great. But I guess we can move to more of our favorites of the week if we even have any. I don't know about y'all.
I think we keep it brief this week. My favorite of the week was obviously the Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2. It's just a great game. I'm having a lot of fun with it.
Very cool. Well, I'd say mine was we took the kids again to the movies on Saturday. They got to go see the Trolls movie. And they got a kick out of it. Dancing a lot during the movie and everything like that. It's just fun to see them. So excited and everything. So that's about it.
I would have to say my favorite of the week is I did not come
Prepare.
Sorry, guys. No, I like as soon as y'all said it, I'm like, fuck. I didn't even think. Like I planned everything else except my favorite of the week.
I get that. Well, I'm trying to not do the what's new daddy thing and then add it into my favorites of the week as well. I'm trying to separate them more.
That's fair. I have a hard time not doing that.
Yeah, really do. So don't worry, we can cut as much as we need
Yeah,
to.
sorry. It's like I'm drawing fucking blanks.
The roast was fun.
Yeah. I really tried to look up good roasts about vegans, and I really couldn't find shit. I'm just saying.
Oh, see, that's why it was so easy to write it.
I was
See, I had a hard time with that part. Yeah,
I
don't know.
expected more. Honestly, I thought that was just like easy. That's wide open.
But it is me too. I'm fucking terrible at it. So
I had that joke about your wife's vagina written like minutes into deciding we were going to do it.
that's fucking hilarious.
That's pretty good. So I have to say, my favorite of the week is last weekend, being able to go to the county fair, which was in a new location this year. Be able to take the family and then go with y'all, of course, and see the kids have fun, ride rides, eat some fair food, see all the animals. That was quite enjoyable. I have to say that's my favorite of the week.
Oh man, I actually completely forgot about the fair. Those bomb like jerk chicken nacho fries that I had.
Oh, they
those
were
things were
fire.
Oh my god, those things were amazing. I could eat those every day.
And that veggie vegan hot dog I had there was fucking bomb.
Yeah, that was fun.
Just to roast myself there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, some of the vegetarian stuff is like, it is good. It's solid. Impossible meat, lit.
Yeah.
I have to say that fair was like it was a lot to get in there, but like it was fun. I know our son, he was I mean, we've been dealing with sickness for the past month, so he was like over it within like an hour and a half, but
Yeah.
we still have fun.
Oh yeah.
Especially getting together with y'all. Like, the older we get, we're all busy.
Oh yeah, it's so much
No
less
joke.
often now.
Yeah.
That's why this podcast is dope.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, with that, that wraps up things for this week of Nerd Daddies. Hope y'all enjoy. Please be sure to keep checking us out every other week when we drop a new episode, but also visit us on major platforms. We're on Twitter. Be sure to listen to us on Spotify, Google Podcasts, whatever else you listen to.
Definitely check out our website, nerddaddies.com. Always try and post a couple of things here and there throughout the week. Just a little added extra stuff. Also added to our shop a Nerd Daddies ornament for your Christmas tree.
No, the fuck you did not. That's
And
great.
I am
Oh,
working on a
shit.
Christmas t-shirt, hopefully, that maybe I'll have done this week. We'll see. I've kind of got a concept up now.
ugly
I would,
sweater.
I would steer away from buying it. It's on the shop, but don't buy it because it's not technically ready. But I'm working on something. Don't worry.
Or do buy it. Support us.
Yeah,
Support
I mean,
us
you
in
can,
any way.
whatever
Oh,
you
yeah.
want
Give
to
us
do.
money. Find a way to send us your money.
We want all of your money.
But also, guys, give us a review. Like, really, we need to know what we're doing right, what we're doing wrong. We want to see, like, what you liked about the episode, what you want to see more about the episode. If Logan needs to have his own comedy segment, we can make that happen. Like, Logan's laughs, it's already written.
But we'll end it on that. But hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. Buy lots of shit for Black Friday, not Black Friday, whatever you want to call it nowadays. And hope y'all have a good time.
Be sure to get stuffed.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.